tip-off goes to Milwaukee. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's James in at the 3, small forward.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
James, that's good.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Now, here is James. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Beasley for 3. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Well, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock him down from behind the arc.
Irving against Beasley. Down low. Here's Ilgauskas. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Lillard looking around. To the inside. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Now the Cavaliers with it. It's a 5-point game. Middleton against James. Yes, it's good. James has got his second basket.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
From the strike. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
To the middle. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now Beasley. Again, Milwaukee.
That's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
Irving against Beasley. Outside Irving. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Irving missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Beasley against Irving. Now here's Beasley. Guarded closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Lopez on the double team. They get it again. Out to James. Here's Price. Defended by Lillard. Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Beasley. The D's right on him. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here is James. 6 points for him. Pass to Price. Here's Irving. A shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Beasley. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. And the Cavs with possession. They trail by 14. Irving against Beasley. Irving up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Middleton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Lopez. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They have a 19-point lead. Out to Lillard. The baseline J. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Irving fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Pass to Lillard. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
There's a screen by Love. Price, the pass to Nance. Here's Price. The 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, he is a lethal outside shooter, an absolute laser. If you don't stay tight on him, Price is going to make you suffer.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Price. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Brook Lopez, over the course of his career, has become an elite rim protector and also stretched his scoring beyond the arc. His teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo, said, quote, he competes hard for his team, and he's a big part of who we are. We need him offensively and defensively to be great. Brian?
He's such a key player, Allie, no question. Thanks. Brandon passes to Love. Here's Price. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Middleton. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
To stop the run, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And Giannis throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Price. Shoots over Beasley. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Nance. Middleton passes to Lillard. Oh, stolen by Nance. Pass to Brandon. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Brandon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Spins. And the big finish by Giannis.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Lillard outside. The 3 ball. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And it's in there.
This is exactly what the team counts on Price for. Finding and taking shots that he knows he can knock down.
Here's Lillard. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And here are the Cavaliers now. There's 1:34 left in the first half of this one. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Middleton. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Doubled by Beasley. Free to pass to Doherty. Outside Love. On the wing, Irving. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out to Beasley. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Good on the bucket.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Over Middleton. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Doherty's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 22. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
James deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Irving. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. With 1 on the clock. And the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Portis. Count the basket.
Portis stayed focused and knocked the shot down, even through the contact.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Doherty, the pass to Irving. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Beverly outside. Connaughton against Irving. Shot's good by Connaughton.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. And he lobs it up. Crowder with a steal. Here we go. And he lays it in on the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Irving against Connaughton. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
Portis outside. Pass to Connaughton. There's the block. And he gets it back. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Connaughton's got 6.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
From about 19. Good.
Kyrie Irving.
Beverly with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Connaughton. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he makes it on the layup.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Double team on James. Milwaukee with the rebound. Connaughton outside. Out to Beverly. Pass to Portis. To the middle. Crowder with it. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Price. 7 points in the game. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Out to Beverly. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Beverly. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. Aggressive at shooting over the defense, even when they're all in him.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Love, a screen on Crowder. Back to Love. Ilgauskas, the pass to James. Clock at 4. Drills it from deep. James has got 9.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Pass to Connaughton. Beverly outside. And here's Portis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter. Now, here is James. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, Mark Price, a superb passer. Excellent at finding teammates when they're wide open.
Beverly, right side. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Crowder. Check by James. Portis for three. Buries it from three. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Price. He's got 7. It's good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beverly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hey, Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Double team on James. Here's Price. Off target from outside. Here's Crowder. Portis outside. Over James. And so it's Milwaukee way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Here's Portis. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Portis has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
Beverly against Irving. Right wing. Jones passes to Doherty. Irving looking around. Shoots over Connaughton. Crowder grabs the miss. Beverly into the lane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Tell you what, the defense has to feel lost. I mean, Beverly is talented, really talented, and quite good at nailing those tough shots close to the basket.
Down low. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Bucks. Beverly right side. Back to Connaughton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here's Brandon. Beverly defending. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
To the paint. Connaughton outside. Launches it. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Cleveland. For 3. That shot missing. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Connaughton. Defense is right there. Back to Crowder. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
3, that's good.
Hey, there's no denying that Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Portis outside. Here's Crowder, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Beauchamp comes in for Beverly. Price, the pass to James. Out to the right wing. Here's Price. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Here's Beauchamp. And that one's good. Portis has got 12 points in just the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Now, here is James. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Beauchamp. Count it. Beauchamp's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
James passes to Price. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Price. Three-pointer. Here's Doherty. Irving for three. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight. No one covering. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
James passes to Doherty. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nobody's stopping that, especially when Doherty is focused on playing to his strengths.
Gallinari with a screen on Irving. Here's Beauchamp. He's guarded by Irving. And they pick up 2.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And here comes Cleveland. Here's Price. Gallinari pulls it in. Price is gone 4 of 12 shooting from the field. Beauchamp passes to Green. Here's the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Beauchamp, and he dunks it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here's James. Pass to Price to end the run. He drops it from range.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari with a screen. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Irving. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
James against Middleton. Here's the floater.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
The 15-footer. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task. He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Timeout called. Milwaukee. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.